Thank you guys for tuning in on another broadcast with me. Got some news for you guys today. Yes, I do. I do. So I can't take the credit for this news. Pete from Paid to Drive actually dropped the video early this morning, like around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, about the news. I just tapped into it and was like, whoa. So I figured, I'm like, I have to share this with my viewers and my followers as well. In case you guys don't follow him, I have his link in the description box below. You can feel free to please click that link to go and check out Pete's channel. You may subscribe to him as well. Make sure you subscribe here as well and click that bell for notifications. That way you stay up to date with me all the time. Before I get into this, let me go ahead and say thank you guys for being patient. I know I've been absent. I haven't done a video in like a week and a half or two. Rightly so. I've been on vacation, and I guess I should have announced that. So I do apologize about that. But nonetheless, I'm back at it, and here we go. So as you can see from the topic title, Grubhub has released a new refund policy. And this article states what does it mean for restaurants, but we're also going to talk about what it means for drivers. And I'm just going to kind of skim through this. I linked the article in the description box below for you guys to check out on your own. But I'm going to get into the meat of it all. So basically what's going on here is Grubhub released a new policy regarding their refunds. So you know how you would occasionally have issues with your orders and whatnot, and you would contact Grubhub. Well, Grubhub contacted a driver, I'm assuming from this email, and stated, the new policies to them. In this article, you can see that attachment is there. Right here it says it's coming from Cody at Grubhub, and this is their response to it. It says, we've recently rolled out a policy change to simplify and improve the way certain order issues are resolved. We sent a few emails as well as paper mail to explain this new policy. Grubhub no longer calls restaurants regarding common order accuracy issues, such as missing items, or incorrect orders. Instead, our dedicated team finds the best way to resolve these issues on the spot, such as issuing a restaurant-funded refund. You can find adjustment details in the transactions section of Grubhub for restaurants. For any diner requests outside of these common order accuracy issues, we'll still contact you as we do today. All right, so in the article it says that they found this out, this new policy, through one of the restaurant partners. And so, okay, so it's not a driver. Excuse me for that. It's this email was to from Grubhub to a restaurant owner, and there it goes. So basically, in short, what this means, guys, is that now when a customer has an issue with their order, whether something is incorrect, missing, or if the entire order is wrong, Grubhub is not going to investigate. They're just going to issue a refund via the store. So their Grubhub is going to take money out of the restaurant's account and basically pay this customer back. Now you can imagine the issues and the conflicts and just so many things can go wrong with this. I'm not a huge fan of what I'm reading here. I really do hope that Grubhub will see that this is not going to be the best outcome scenario. I can't even see how they even got to this point. I mean, according to this article, they did their research before making these changes, and they found that this was the best solution. I'm not seeing how they came to this, but, hey, I guess it's going to be one of those things where they're just going to have to learn based on, experience here. So, with that being said, I'm pretty sure this is going to affect everyone around the board. As far as restaurants, I'm pretty sure they're not too happy with this at all. As far as us as the drivers, I can see this going so many different ways, such as restaurants taking it out on us, restaurants now coming down on us, looking at us like, hey, we know this order is correct. We want you guys to make sure that, you're giving the customer the entire complete order. They can start now, faulting us and complaining to Grubhub saying, hey, we checked the order for accuracy. We checked it with the driver before they left. So if anything happened, now we fault the driver. We want you to evaluate this driver. As I told you guys in a previous video, Grubhub has a tool as it can ban drivers, and so can we ban restaurants, not to be abused by that. But I just see this going so many different ways, guys, and I know you're probably thinking the same, if not similar thing. This just does not sit well with me. So, as a restaurant, what can you do to watch yourself? Well, before we get into that, what can drivers do? Drivers, be on your P's and Q's. Make sure that you're checking these order for accuracies. Make sure that you're giving the customers everything that's theirs. If the restaurant slips up, double check, because you can easily look at this and say, well, it's the restaurant's fault. Then it's going against them because Grubhub is going to take the money from them and it's their problem, not mine. But like I said, this can go a different way. The restaurants can now attack us to the point that they think we're doing something when really the error could have been on them, or they're just trying to point this away from them as much as possible, and then they could have you banned from that particular restaurant. Before you know it, worst case scenario could be happening. So just make sure all your bases are covered. Be polite and courteous to the restaurant as well as the customers. I mean, this is a lot for everyone all across the board. It seems like it could be just a win-win for the customers, but I mean, I can see this going another way for them as well. But you got to give people the benefit of a doubt, and that's what we're going to do here. All right. So if anything suspicious or any concerns, contact Grubhub immediately to make sure that you're covered at all times. Now, what can restaurants do? Is in this article it says if you are not lucky enough to be able to ditch Grubhub, yes, they are suggesting that restaurants ditch Grubhub. I think I even read at one point it said to one restaurant is trying to convert all their customers to go with their app and not the Grubhub app. But as it says here, you need to watch your transactions like a hawk and be aware of where your money is going. At the same time, though, it is time to consider ditching Grubhub if you do not have your own app or digital ordering site. Set it up. It is time to make that move. By taking Grubhub out of the equation, you can guarantee that all of your money is going where it is supposed to go, and if that means it is headed back to the customer to settle a dispute, it will be because you were part of that solution. Hey, I can't argue with this response. It covers the restaurant. I mean, this is their hard-earned money, as if they don't have things that they're already dealing with. This is just another delay and another headache for them. So I can't argue that fact. I want Grubhub to really look at the situation and evaluate it and say, okay, is this, profitable for everyone all the way around the board? I mean, I get it. Grubhub is a business and they have to look at themselves as a business and treat it as so. I get it. At the same time, like I said, this can be so detrimental all the way around the board. And I mean, if you lose restaurants, Grubhub, you also lose drivers. And there's other platforms out there. Let's go ahead and just be honest. And people will just have to venture that way. So I'm hoping a much better outcome of this. I pray and hope that Grubhub changes things around. But for as it stands, this is what it is. As you can see, this email was sent on, where's it at? I saw the date somewhere on here. But anyways, you guys. Oh, okay, here it is. December 4th, 2018. Well, is when the article was published, but I'm not sure when that email was sent. But as you can see, this was already being done behind the scenes. So you guys check this article out. Leave me your take on it, how you feel. Put your questions or concerns in the comment below. You may email me at MsDjDriver@gmail.com. Check out the Facebook group. I have all the links in the box below. I'm very interested to see what you guys have to say about this. If you received any information on your end about it, please do share it with us as well on the Facebook page or here on YouTube. Or like I said, you can email me as well and I can make a video about it. All right. So you guys be encouraged. Thank you once again for joining me. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. Like this video. To all those who have subscribed, thank you so much. Share my channel, share the information. In case you didn't know, I do have a giveaway that's going on right now. You can check my videos out for more information. It's still active, it's still up and going, so you guys still got time to get in on that. I'm choosing 3 winners at random, so don't miss out on that. Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. We're here on Good Friday. Tomorrow is the Sabbath, and then we have the resurrection of Christ on Sunday. I don't know what your beliefs are. I am a Christian, and I thank God for Jesus Christ. And we're going to just take that time to reflect, not only during this time of the year, but every day reflect on Christ and just thank Him for what He's done for us. But you guys be encouraged, be blessed, and as I always say, in the meantime, in between time, remember to always love God, love others, and love yourself. I'm out. You guys be blessed.